guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back here with you for another holiday video. Today I have this kind of edgier take on a classic holiday glam look. We have kind of a very smoked out lower lash line and wings, so that kind of edges it up a little bit, but of course it is adjustable, so if you would rather do a look that had no line, no super smoky under eye, you can, but I wanted to make this accessible for anybody that wanted to be super edgy and over the top and dramatic to very, very subtle. So basically we're just doing some glitter, a red lip, and we're just bringing in that very beautiful holiday spirit. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. So if you want to see how I achieve this classic holiday glam with a little bit of drama, please keep watching. So as you guys can see, my base is primarily done. I'm just doing the highlight and contour portion. I decided to switch it up because I feel like you guys have already seen me do this step so many times that it's not really necessary for you guys to see it for this video. So I'm just going to kind of quickly do all of this, and then we're going to get straight into the eyes. And if I sound a little tired in this video, it's because I am. It's been a very long week, and it's honestly a very emotional holiday season for my family this year, which I will get into with you guys later because I feel like it's important to be open with you guys on my channel, especially if it's something that could help somebody else. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if I seemed a little off in this video, or I seem in my voice just not as chipper as normal, that is why. But we're going to focus on the makeup for this video and just focus on the love and joy and happiness of the holiday season. So I'm just priming my eyes with my Urban Decay primer potion in the shade Original, and I'm just using my brush to just buff that out, and then I typically take a setting powder and just kind of lightly set that over top because I don't enjoy how tacky it feels when I first apply it, so I want it to just kind of set a little bit more, and that way I can, you know, go straight in with my shadows and feel like they go on very smoothly. So I'm going to be going with my Morphe 35 Warm palette. If you guys are OGs and you guys have seen my fall videos from last year, you'll know this was my ride or die back then. I still love it, but I have been, you know, branching out to some other palettes, but I always go back to my tried and true love, which is this one. I'm going to be picking up that nice, beautiful tan shade and popping that on my crease and on my lid. And this is going to act as our base and transition shade because it's just the perfect shade for that. It's going to help all the other colors to blend more beautifully together. I'm going to be picking up that milk chocolate shade and tapping off the excess, and with that big fluffy brush I'm going to be applying it into the crease. This is just going to help to bring in that warmth. As you guys know, I love my warm tone shades and I think they look so beautiful in the crease, so I'm going to be just bringing in that beautiful warmth in the crease with this color and just starting to warm things up over there. Then we're going to go in with that beautiful dark chocolate shade, that beautiful deep brown, and we are going to take a smaller blending brush and concentrate that on the bottom half of our crease because we want to let it come down just a little bit lower. We're going to let it fall a little bit onto our lid. The reason for this is that we don't want it to come up too high because that's not the type of look we're going for today. We're going to do something a little bit softer, and in order to do that we need to keep those harsher colors lower. So now we're just going to be picking up that big fluffy brush that we used in the beginning and making sure that there are no harsh lines. We're keeping the color low, still the deeper color low, but we just want to make sure that there's a really beautiful gradient with no harshness. And I'm dipping into that chocolate shade one more time just because I felt like I wanted to add in just a little bit more warmth and depth and just make sure that things were really, really going to be noticeable once I applied our main lid shade. So I'm just going to be adding in just a little bit more of that warmth. So now I'm picking up the Touch in Soul Liquid Metal and Foil Duo. I did talk about this in my Play by Sephora unboxing. It's one of the products that I got in my September Sephora box, and I just love it. I think it's so beautiful and very, very pigmented. I am going to be mapping this out just a tad so that I can make sure that the glitters aren't going everywhere when I pop the glittery foily part. So I'm doing my cut crease trick just so we can map things out, not because we're actually doing a cut crease. And I'm just going to use a brush and go back and forth between the doe foot applicator and my brush to make sure everything lays correctly. I will say I think having a larger size, now the sample size, will make this process go much quicker, because it was harder to use this in a sample size and apply this on my lid the way I wanted it to, but I made do with a brush and it wasn't too much of a hassle. Then I'm going to pick up my NYX Glitter Primer and I'm just going to pop that all over my lid because I want to make sure that those foils really stick. And then I'm going to take the other side of the duo, because one side is liquid and one side is a glitter foil, and I'm going to just take that applicator and pop that right on my lid. And as you guys can see, it's super pigmented and very, very pretty. So what I'm doing now is just taking a clean spoolie and just going to brush away any excess of that glitter foil and make sure it's not all over my lashes, because I didn't want it to get into my mascara wand. And then I'm taking my gel liner on my brand new Sigma eyeliner brush, which it was recommended by Roxette Arissa, who I love her channel, and I saw her using this brush and I thought I needed to get it, so I did, and I love it. I will say, however, that I did notice I did have a little bit of struggle using even my Maybelline gel on top of these foils. It worked out, but it was a little bit of a hassle, so I think that I might need to find a way to kind of lock the foils down a little bit more just in the areas where I want to place a gel. But outside of that, it worked out, and I just was able to go ahead and wing everything out. I will say that if you want to keep this a little bit more classic and a little bit less dramatic, you can totally skip the wing step and smoking out the bottom lash line. Or if you want just a little bit of drama, you could either do the wing with a little bit of light brown smoke under the lash line, or just do the brown smoke and pop on some lashes, or however you want to do it. I wanted some drama, so I'm going to be taking those deeper brown shades and smoking it out. Then I'm also going to be going in with that purple shade because I was really feeling myself, and I'm going to be just picking up that purple and smoking it out on the bottom. And then I'm taking with a very, very tiny baby blending smudging brush right along the bottom of the waterline, as close to that lash line as possible. I'm going to be taking that deep black shade and just smoking it out even more and keeping it very concentrated right there. And I'm going to be taking my Tarte, I don't know the exact name off the top of my head, but it will be linked below, of course. I'm going to be lining my waterline with that and then applying my mascara, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush again and just smoke out that black just a little bit more so that it's not as harsh, but that it's still very, very smoky. And this is probably one of the most toned down highlighted looks you've ever seen me do on my channel, but because of how bright and loud the eyes were, I wanted the face to kind of be a little bit softer. So I am highlighting because I can never skip that, but I'm just going to be softening it up a little bit. I'm only going to be going in with one shade. I'm going to be applying it very lightly. I'm not going to be going in as much as I normally would, but I am still hitting all those beautiful high points because, girl, I still got a glow. So I'm doing that. Now we're going to be going in with our Buxom lip liner, and then after that we're going to be picking up our NYX lip liner, which is in a deeper purple shade. I will have both of those shades listed down below, and we're just going to go over that red line a little bit just to deepen everything up. And then we're going to pick up our Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Basil. I love this liquid lipstick. It's one of the most beautiful formulas in the world, and it's honestly my favorite red I've ever owned, and y'all know I love my reds. This stuff is amazing. It just looks so beautiful, and it lasts on the lips all day long. And once we set our face after this, we are going to be finished, ladies, and I hope, and gentlemen that are watching, and I just hope that you guys really enjoy this look. If you guys recreate it, please let me know. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe, and I really hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, and that you slay. You just slay the entire time. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, my loves.